John here with Duramen Builds, Build with Heart, and today we're working on a rotten post. So we're going to take a look at the base of this post. It's wrapped and we can't really see what's going on the inside. And so it looks pretty good because what I can see so far is that there is a metal bracket right there. It's pretty rusty, but that was actually holding this structure, the post on the inside. And at first I thought it was touching the concrete, and if the post was actually rotten at the base, then we definitely need to replace it. So we might be able to save this customer some money by just taking the wrap off, inspecting it, and maybe just replace the rotten material at the base. And maybe not though. We might actually just have to replace all of the wrap, and the post could be okay, but we don't know until we open it up. Okay, so we pulled off some of this material and we can confirm that it is rotten and that we will need to replace it. So it's wrapped with 5/4 framing material, and if it was wrapped with cedar, we may have been able to avoid this, but it doesn't look like the base of the 5/4 material, this right here, was sealed very well, and it was letting water in, and it was trapping water between the wrap and the post. And so the post just rotted out over time. It's on a bracket, which is good, and elevated from the concrete patio. That helps, but yeah, locking in the water like that, I mean, there's no getting around it. It's just gonna rot. So we're gonna have to pull it all apart. We're going to set up some jacks right here at the base to support the awning. We're gonna pull this out and maybe replace the bracket. I haven't decided yet, but definitely replace the post and wrap it with some new stuff. And probably some cedar just to give it longevity. One more thought. So when this house was built, they didn't use pressure treated lumber on the exterior posts like they should have. It looks like just regular framing lumber, so just Douglas fir or pine or something like that. So let me just show you what's going on. These ones here, these posts, they're not exposed to the weather because of this nice long awning right here, like this one in the corner. This one in the corner probably gets hammered with rain during the winter season. And obviously it's not doing too hot. Like I was telling you, the water just gets trapped. It's just gonna rot out. This is all rusted. If this was pressure treat, then we wouldn't be having this problem. It would be just fine. So we're gonna run to the store. We're gonna get some new 5/4 cedar material and some framing lumber, and we'll be good as new. Here is the progress thus far. We went ahead and jacked up the beam and took a little bit of the weight off so that this post will actually come out pretty easily. I'm happy to see that there are some brackets at the top, and it's kind of hard to slip it out with those brackets in place without removing some of the fascia board here that's wrapping the beam. But I think I kind of bend it and get this post out and slip the new one in. And put the Tico nails back in the brackets, and we'll be in business. So I started assembling the wrap, and there's a little detail that I didn't anticipate, but it's a real simple thing, and it makes a big difference. So right here at the base, where I'm putting this 5/4 by 4, there's the bracket, of course, is sticking out in 1/8 inch, and so it holds the board out. So when we put this piece on, it won't line up right. So we're gonna just scarf it out. Do a little relief cut and it'll sit nice and flush. The quick and easy way to scarf out material is to just set the blade depth on your skill saw. And so we're a little more than 1/8 because we don't want any material holding this out. So we just go a little more, and then you make a bunch of cuts and you just hit it with your hammer, and then use your chisel for any pieces that are still remaining. Just kind of like that. Pretty simple. There you go. So we had a successful day. Everything's looking really good. I just had it all put together, and we're gonna caulk it in, and then that's it. Clean up and get out of here. So let me just show you what's going on. All right, we're all finished. Just a little bit of caulk and paint and it'll look real nice. I used the old cedar that I tore off and wrapped around the top and bottom. I just had just enough for the beam wrap, and so the little trim pieces, I'm just glad I had some leftover stuff. And yeah, that's it. Simple as that. I'm gonna try to unclog this a bit. The gutter super clogged, and I bet that had a lot to do with the water overflowing in that area and causing a mess. And here's my mess. Gonna clean up and get out of here. Thanks for watching. I'm John with Duramen Builds. Build with heart.